Boom, what's up everybody out there? And let's listen to this badass song here. What song is this? What song? Let's see who's live out here right now. Right now.
Always on the run.
Let's see what I'm going to talk to everybody about today. What do you want to know right now? What are you thinking right now? What time is it? 6 o'clock. Mark Russell's on. What's up, brother? I'm wondering, what is everybody thinking right now? What do you need to know from me right now? I'm going to make a couple notes while I play this badass song. Scotty Schreier back again. Cousin Steve and Dario. Boom. What do we got here? Just listen to it. What's up? What do we need to know today, going into the weekend? Today, what do we need to know? Ain't I really fancy? Like, I got my laptop set up, YouTube, 5-finger death punch, playing live, Steve and Dario, boom. Howie, what is up, my friend and grandfather? And what a great man. Nice to see you there. Nice to see you there. What do we want to know? What do we want to know today? You want some stuff I'm thinking about? Is that what you want to know, what I'm thinking about? At 6 o'clock? Ready to do my push-ups? What's up, Gary? Nice to see you, brother. Here's what I'm wondering. Is everything that's doing, everything that where you're at, what's up, Talbot? Is it all driven by fear? I just wonder if success and failure of your relationship is driven by fear. Success or failure in your career, in your business, in your health. Is it all just driven by fear? What do you guys think? What's up, Talbot? Nice to see you, brother. I always love seeing your videos. I love seeing everybody's videos. I'm so glad that all of you out there are doing these Facebook videos and stuff. Bam, Cousin Jeff in the house. I've been sending him all kinds of old pictures when he was really young, my cousin. If you see him, Jeff, he had some really cool, like, mullet hair almost. Really badass. But here's what I'm thinking. Fear and 10X. What would it take? What would it take right now? Right now, not here, not out here. I'm out in Atlanta out here. I don't know what the hell's happening out here in Atlanta. It's just at the service roundtable thing. I'm sitting here. I'm feeling good. Trying to find out maybe there's a sushi place going on. Talked to a whole bunch of people. Completely blew their minds apart. People who think they know. Just when you think you know how to build business, how to change game, how to change your life, all of a sudden, Mike steps in, boom. Warrior steps in, pow. Shake, paradigm shift, and guess what? Now you're thinking different. Now you're thinking, not my mullet hair. I had an afro. Disney, what's up, Disney? What else we got here? Hey, Mike, I've had a lot of fear over the past few months. Leads to stress. No shit, Chris. That's what fear exactly does. See, when you're ready to step up and punch fear, I mean, nail that thing so hard, so fast. Because look, at the end of the day, you already might have problems. You might be dealing with situations. I mean, could it get worse? Yeah, if you just keep pondering in the fear soup. So I'm always questioning two things. You know, what's the difference between someone who could get 10 times the wealth, 10 times the results, 10 times the health, 10 times a better relationship? And then I just keep coming back to, yeah, it might be mindset stuff, but deep-rooted in your mind, guess what it is? I mean, there's fear deep-rooted in there. What keeps some people from becoming greatness and others just mediocre, right? Just sitting there. What do we got? Get off the afro. Get off the afro already. Oh, God. Now I got Scotty Schreier, and I got my brother on there, and Cousin Jeff on there, and I don't want to hear about my afro. Look at this badass hair. Don't look at the bald spot in the back. That's a different story, the bald spot. But here's what I'm thinking. Ask me a question. That's what I want. I want you to ask me a question or share insight. Let me pause this thing. What song is this thing? That's what I want to know from everybody. My mindset is, fuck, well, Howie, where the fuck am I? Where's my phone? Call my phone, Howie. What are you waiting for, your mindset? Come on, brother. You know how to find me. I'm right here. Look, I just, boom. I'm here, brother. I'll take a call in Atlanta. You know that. Let me in your mind and I will help shift it back on track. Because here's the thing, right? Purpose, passion, power. First, you got to have purpose, and it's so easy for people to get derailed. Little bit of stress, little relationship distress, little money distress, sex distress, whatever distress you're dealing with, and all of a sudden you got the stress, and guess what it does? Boom, it derails you. And if you don't have somebody, I hope that while you're listening to this, I can do this. You're off. Hang on. Hold your head here. I'll punch your face so you can get back on track. You know, that's the thing. Look. You don't have to be in my warrior program to live the warrior way. You can just live the warrior way. You can choose to live like a Spartan lives. I don't care if it just happens most of these guys. I will punch you so in the throat, Howie. You know that. You know me. I will punch you right in the fucking throat and get you on track. I'm looking for you to call me. You better text my ass tonight. Let's get on the phone, or if you're busy tonight being a grandpa or whatever, you hit me up tomorrow. I'm traveling. Let's make this shit happen. I do not want to hear any men, no men or women out there, but it just happens majority are men that work with me. I do not want to hear you fucking derailed, off track. Let me help you get on track. That's why I do the videos. You can ask me questions now. Whatever you want to do, I want to help you stay on track with whatever you need. Oh, look, Steve Adario, how he jumped in. He's ready to punch people too. Your voice is such a trigger for me. Also, good. Let it be a reset. Look, here's the thing. Here is the thing. You know the exercise, and a lot of people on here have not come to my event, but when you know the exercise, if you take, what is the amount of time you're going to live and you're not going to be shitting in your pants and someone's got to wipe your ass or whatever, right? I probably got to start censoring. I wonder if Facebook's ever going to nail me for this. Actually, Steven, the SEO ninja, told me that if you want to get these things fast when I'm live, to hit subscribe. So make sure you do that. So like in the middle of the night, if I'm doing it, you'll be distracted by me. But here's what I'm thinking, right? If you just kind of know, where am I going to go? When am I getting derailed? And make sure you ask somebody, you're like, okay, I want to live the life of a warrior. I want to step up. Look at the amount of time you might have left. Maybe you'll say you're going to live. I'm convinced I'm going to live to 120. I'm trying to get past that, but I'm at 120, and my cousin Jeff or my brother's not wiping my damn ass, right? That's not going to happen, right? I'm 120, and I'm going to be doing what I'm doing. I might look a little different, change a little different, but I'm going to be fucking powerful. Why? Because I'm putting the things in place to do it. And if you need that, you have to become powerful. How many weekends do you have left? Figure it out right now. If you said, I'm going to go to 90 years old, how many weekends? How many days? And how many are you willing to just sit there and ponder in pity soup before you step the hell up and you're willing to make a change? Jump in, dive in. Here's the thing that I always know. You are so doing it, Cousin Jeffrey. You are so gonna... Come on, brother. I would wipe your damn ass if I had to. Warrior fears nothing. I've wiped kids' asses. I've done... I have no fear about that shit. Here's what I want you to think about. Think about this. You got one life. And you got a way to play it. You could play it with a warrior mindset. You could step up and deliver. You're leading somebody. Can you imagine you're in a relationship and you're like, look at me, I'm a pity little fucking broken birdie. Look at me, I'm just a little broken birdie, right? That was kind of weird, wasn't it? Don't be a broken birdie. Step the hell up. You got to be a leader for your relationship, a leader for your children, a leader for some of you, it's for your community. Some of you, it's for your grandchildren. Oh, snap. My wife's in here now. Do you see this, Jeff? Do you see who just stepped in? Now I have my wife on here and I have my brother on here. I have a ton of warrior brothers on here. It is a damn party right now. I'm so glad to have you. I got Walter, which is a warrior martial arts student. What is that? Sorry, Hanshi, I'm not doing... Walter, come on, brother. Now my wife's going to have to rewind it and see. I'll jam a hose up there for you. I'll take it. I'll take it. All right, so look. Let's make sure during this video we decide. We make a decision, a conscious decision. You see? And Jeff, my wife will do it. She's been with me so damn long, there's pretty much nothing that neither one of us seen from each other. Here's what I want you to make. I want you to make a decision today. You see, here's what I want to tell you, especially for the men on this call. For the men on this call. See, for the men, you don't have a choice. You were built to be in combat. You were built, look at how excited you got me now, right? You were built to be in combat. You were built to train in combat. You were built to exercise. You were built to have a body and strength. Women out there, you got to be women. You got to be strong, powerful women for the men. And the problem is there's a lot of these broken, like, happiness. Shut the hell up. Guess who's in charge of your destiny? You might as well hear it from me. Guess who is in charge of your destiny? I wonder who the hell's in this room next to me. I'm surprised they haven't complained yet. But it is only 6:11. They're probably recording, learning shit. I should just invite them in. Who's in charge of the destiny? Who? You are. Are you waiting for an invitation? You're waiting for an invitation for greatness. Let me know when it comes in the mail. When is that invitation going to come in the mail? Look, if you want to be the very best husband, then you have to make a decision and step into the light. You want to have businesses, better careers, better opportunities, whatever. You have to step up. I love people today. They're like, thank God it's Friday. I could shut down because I didn't get the shit done and now I want to forget how bad life is. Like, what are you kidding me? Thank God it's Friday bullshit. You know what? If you didn't get what you needed done, it looks like you got to do it this weekend. Some of you have to lead better as fathers. Some of you have to lead better for your employees, for your company. Like, what are you waiting for to just step up already? I think the problem is it's easy to stay complacent. It's easy to lead a half-ass life. It is. Does this take effort? Yeah, it takes effort. You have to be willing to do it. See, most people are just lacking this power. They don't have the strength, the endurance, the energy. They're like, you know how many people I heard just at this thing I'm at? Oh, they get up there like this. Getting old. I'm like, get the fuck out of my way. You crippled 30-year-old. Get out of my way. Are you kidding me? Oh, my ass hurts. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh my God. What are you? Like 40 years old? Get out of the way. You're a man that needs to get in the ring and get some damn combat already. See, we were bred to have this, in our blood. You weren't bred to sit here and ponder and pity soup and say, I hope I could do this. Oh, my kids. You know what I mean? You weren't bred for, you were bred to tackle things, to handle things, to embrace things, to lead, to step up and lead by example. Imagine if you took your whining, your complaining, and I said, you know what? Let's just go grab your children and go ahead. Just bitch to them. Go ahead. Whine to them. Complain to them. You would never do that. You would never in a million years step up and just whine. Well, maybe if you have older children, you're like, you got to take care of me now. I'm just old and decrepit. I'm like 70 years old. Now. It's like, oh my goodness. Shoot me. Shoot me if I get to that point. Right? Because I don't care if you whack off my legs, my arms, and I'm just the head. Remember, Cousin Jeff? Just the head? Like, just roll my head around the places, but I'm going to be productive just being a damn head. By choice. Let me see what Talbot say. I feel like for the most part, most of us are evolving, and it's a great thing. What's the secret to 10 times that evolution? Well, Talbot, this is in public, so I don't know about most of us, because I got a lot of people in here. This isn't in the private group. I'm doing one for you guys tonight, and I am going to spin your brain with strategically 10 times shit. And I don't say that to piss off everybody else off here. What does it take to 10 times it? Here's what you got to do. 1, where do I want to go? What does 10 times look like? 2, what do I revert? How do I reverse engineer it? How do I reverse engineer it? Right? What is this crazy icon thing here? Jeff, gotta run. I'll watch later. Thank you for your time. Cousin Jeff, Steve Adario, he's posted shields. He's ready for combat. Jeff, because he's a whiner. Okay, that's great. You have to reverse engineer. What do I need? Do you realize everything's just a number of games, most of it? It's a number, not a number of games. It's a game of numbers. I know where I want to go, And I need so much of something to get there. So many transactions, so many, like if you work for somebody in your sales, I need so many people to talk to convert it so many, to convert it so much of a dollar to get to this thing. How do I 10 times it? It's not about doing 10 times more effort, Talbot. It's not about that. It's doing 10 times more within the effort. Less energy, more impact. Less energy, more growth and expansion. Most of us are just spending so much time fighting the system because we're still doing the traditional. What's up, Chris brother? He just signed in out there. How you doing? People are still doing the same things they always did. If you do what you always did, you what? Answer it. You get what you always got. You have to do different things. And yeah, there's a lot of pieces. Like, I'd love to say, here you go, everybody. Here's the magic pill. Swallow it, and you're done. Well, if I was to give you a pill and I could narrow it down to a magic pill, here's what I would do. And one of my mentors, Garrett, really gave me and helped me understand this part. And then I've had a lot of other mentors, Toby and Todd and Joe Williams and Alex. I mean, I've had a lot of different mentors. I still have a lot of mentors. Here's what the magic pill would be. What's up, Matt, brother? I seen you in the morning. I see you at the end of the day. Here's what I would say that's important. Power. Personal power. I think that's probably why Anthony Robbins calls this program Unleashing the Power Within, because when you have the strength, the power. Now, power is on multiple layers. Power is not just Steve Adario's guns or Eric Wagner's or Brian Vardaman's guns. It's not about, or Talbot, he's a big-ass boy, Talbot. It's not about having the guns, right? There's personal power here. There's personal power inside the will. The spirit that you're going to go for. And then, yes, it doesn't hurt to do push-ups and crunches and that type of stuff. Somebody's texting me while I'm doing that. It doesn't hurt to have that too. But at the end of the day, if you look at, and I think it goes, I mean, I've heard this, 31 years ago when I started martial arts and Taekwondo. And that's really, when I say 31 years, that's when I've been loyal, dedicated, and never stopped. I've done it years before that. But they used to always say body, mind, and spirit. And if you just look at the power in the body, the physical, I think it still falls true, right? The power within the body, the strength of your body, making the good conscious decisions. They're tough, right? We're so chemically dependent today. It's like, you know, a soda is so easy versus a bottle of water, right? I mean, fried chicken is so easy versus grilled chicken. But when you look at the power of the body, makes sense. The power, body, mind, right? Body, mind, the power of the mind. Do I believe inside it's possible? Also, what am I willing to accept? Do you realize, since you have one life, would you live it miserable? I believe you got to have clarity, alignment, and accountability. So many people walk around and they're like, you know, my father used to tell me a story. It's so funny. He used to tell me a story, and I share it with my kids all the time. My father would say he went to his father, and he told him, when I push here, it hurts. His father said, really? What happens? He goes, when I push here, it hurts. And you know what his father said? Don't push there no more. Don't push there. And when you think about, people are like, I'm so aggravated with this person, or I'm so aggravated. Well, don't push there no more. Be clear. Here's the life I have, and I want to serve you in my life. And I want you to serve me in my life, and let's make sure it's a fit. And if it's not a fit, and we can't get it to be a fit, and I always hope it's a fit, because I believe clarity and alignment gets pulled apart by problems with not only communication, but understanding. Not everybody has to like the same things. Not all relationships have to like same things. It doesn't have to be that way. You can have clarity and alignment, just understand, oh, wow, that person loves that. I'm serving them in that. Is this making sense? All right, someone asked me a question. We got a lot. What do I got? Great conversation, 25. Oh, I think that's Facebook's talking to me. Who we got? Margaret just, Kapow, just logged in. What's up? Do you remember that show, What's Up? Okay, let's see. Talbot. Talbot is an amazing warrior. Plan, focus, finish, reverse engineer, and build a picture. What does 10 times results take? Find my power within, see more. Let me tap on that bad boy. What am I willing to accept? Clarity, alignment, accountability. Hell yeah, Talbot. Hell yeah. Look, just listen to what was there right now. Right now. Now, can you go get 10 times the results And let me get my computer up here. Can you go get 10 times the results and you don't have the 10 times of energy, the 10 times of endurance? No, probably not. The other thing that I shared today in front of whatever, there's a couple hundred people here, break the norms and the standards the way you know it. Challenge the norms, challenge the standards. Okay? People are thinking like, you need 8 hours of sleep. I don't know. Is that true or not true? Oh my goodness. I had cousin Bobby. I had cousin Scotty. I got cousin Rosalie in the house now. I got Glenn Dickey Warrior here. I got my wife on. I got my brother on. Kapow. Thank you, everybody. I'm honored you're here. But here's what I want you to think about. Break the norms of what you're hearing. Break the norms of what you think. I don't know if you need 8 hours sleep. Maybe some of you are like, oh my God, I need 10 hours sleep. And I'm like, no shit, you need 10 hours sleep because you eat like a truck, you eat garbage, and then you wonder, but sometimes you might need it. Break the norms. That's right, Talbot. Break the norms. Challenge it. Challenge what you think is true. At one time it was true we never went to the moon. You get that, right? And then we went to the moon and all of a sudden it was like, holy shit, we could go to the moon. Now, here's what always makes me, let me give you my pondering thought, my pondering kind of Zen Buddhist kind of thought here. Do you know that we have a satellite we built that's went to planets that we've never physically landed on and seen? And I mean, if we can fly a satellite and an airplane takes off in the sky, right? And everything that we can do, that's right, Margaret, and the earth was flat. It makes me wonder, what makes the difference between somebody who's a peak performer, ultra successful, whatever that is to you. Some people it's ultra successful. They got the money they need. They're comfortable. Their house is paid for. They got a great living. They love what they do. That's ultra successful. Some people, they need empires. I'm an empire guy. I want to build one. I kind of get bored once I build it. And then I'm like re-energized. I'm like, build it bigger just for fucking fun. Just build it bigger, right? And then I'm energized by that because I know what does it. But, when you think about it on what we do today, what's possible today, and then you say to yourself, well, why am I here and stuck? Would you like to know? Would you like me to share? Because I talk to a lot of different people, and my wife talks to a lot of different people. Would you like to know why people are stuck? Post below if you're like, just hit me with like, boom, you want to know why people are stuck, and I'll share it with you. I'll write some notes while you're doing that. And I'm going to share the key. I need someone to hit boom down there. I'm going to write a couple notes here that I want to share with you on why people are stuck and why they get stuck. It's going to be really important. Okay, you ready for this? Okay, Glenn says why. My wife says boom. I can't wait to see my wife tomorrow. I can't wait to see her when I get home. And then she's going to be leaving the next day with my daughter, which I'm very excited about because they're going to go on, it's going to be a mommy-daughter trip to Florida, and I'm really excited about that. And while they're gone, it's going to be daddy and son warrior time. We are going to shoot and build shit, make guns, knives. It's going to be, we might even make some other stuff that I probably shouldn't say. Okay, here's what happens. One, people are too attracted to shiny objects. Okay, every idea, they're like, oh my God, this is a great idea, right? And I'm like, okay, good, do it. Well, no. What about this idea, and this idea, and this idea, and this idea? There's so many ideas, right? And then they snap. They're like, oh my God, I got so many ideas, and they do nothing. Problem number one. I don't know. There's probably a way to combine like idea with asshole or something. Maybe one of you guys can combine those two words. It's maybe like an idea asshole or something. Someone who has so many ideas and executes on none. Number two, lack of execution. Lack of execution. There's some people that are like this. I'm going to shoot the bow. Yeah. I'm going to shoot that target. Let me see. I barely, okay, I'm going to pull back. No. I'm not going to shoot yet. It's not in the perfect place. It's not in the perfect look. I'm like, look, shoot the fucking target. Just shoot the damn target, right? They're like, well, I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready to shoot. I'm like, let go of the damn string. Let go of the damn string, right? So here's the deal. Not all ideas are great, but the faster you execute on them, logical execution, the quicker it's going to be. But don't do, 10,000 steps, everybody, kapow. See? So my wife knows I just haven't been jerking around sitting on the bed. 10,000 steps. One, you have to execute. You have to execute on it. Number two, course correction. People don't course correct quick enough. You know, everybody wants to do something. I want to change the world. I'm like, you know what? How about we just change your life a little bit first? And then we change your family a little bit? And then we change your company a little bit? Maybe your community or your church a little bit? Why don't we just change maybe a little bit of something? And then you could change the world. What's up, Joe? Joe, I love seeing your family and your pictures with you and your wife. I seen some great pictures the other day. Nice to see you join me. I hope everything's going good, brother. So one, shiny object. Stay away from so many ideas. They're not all great. Two, make sure you execute on it. Three, course correct quickly. This is working. This is not working. This is working, not working. Change it. Okay? The other thing I will tell you that I see is people do not give it the amount of energy. They get let down fast and they back off. The foot's off the pedal. I have, just like anybody else, especially building the CEO warrior thing, which used to be service. I had just as many roadblocks as all of you guys. A lot of people really pushing back. Didn't want me doing this. Didn't want me in the industry. Didn't want me talking about the stuff to change lives. You may not believe that. There was a lot of resistance from people. Couldn't do it. Why you do it? It's not easy. Never seen it before. Mike, how are you going to do it? Like, how are you going to grow? Which now puts me already in the top 5% of coaching, consulting, mentoring kind of organizations already in 2.5 years. I mean, I've 10 times any result. I'm not telling you because I'm like, be so excited. I'm telling you that I know what resistance feels like. And here's what I want to tell you. Here's the biggest aha, and I'll probably say it's the last minute because I don't want to go over 30 minutes with this, even though you hung strong and I'm honored that you're here. The biggest thing is people get push resistance and then they move way back like this. They're like, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Same thing. Why do most relationships fail? It's like, man, resistance. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. It's so easy to run, but every time you run from resistance, you don't build muscle, you pull muscle down. You don't build muscle. It's when you stand into the resistance and you're there. Oh, my son's on. I'm going to cry now. My son joined me for this, and now I'm truly honored, and he's probably going to go back and watch it and see I'm all cranked up, but I love my family so much. I can't wait to see my son tomorrow. He's an amazing martial artist. He's been covering class for me. He messed me up now that he's on here. Okay, I'm not going to cry on this. I'm not going to cry on this. My wife's like, well, you didn't cry for me. Why didn't you cry when I... Well, I love you too in a different way, right? But, my son's on there, and that's just nice. Now, if my daughter joined this, that's it. I'd be done. I would just crack. Eric, what's up, brother? I know. Look, the only reason, Kevin, Tim, what's up, everybody? The only reason... My son says you're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. The only thing I understand this is because I've went through the resistance. I had to push through the resistance. I understand what it's like to do it completely wrong. I understand what it's like to get punched in the face. I understand what total resistance is like, and I also understand when I ran from it. Like a big old wimp, right? Resistance pushed back. The only reason that I can really handle my wife today, and sometimes she is something to handle, is I could handle the storm. Not all the time I figure out that I'm in the middle, in the middle of the damn storm, but when I do figure it out, I handle the storm pretty good because I am a person that will not let resistance hold me back. And I know you're the same way. Look, I know you're the same way, all of you out there. I know you're the same way. You just have to be big enough and brave enough to step up. Here's the thing. Society, and I don't know if it does it for you or not, they would love to keep you kind of restricted and you can't be this and you can only be that and it's hard, right? People are like, It's hard to lose weight. It is hard. It is hard. And yeah, for some people it is. It's medically things. It is hard, some of it. But that's resistance. That's resistance. That's what you exactly have to fight against. And when you're going this way and you're going good and you're like, look at me, look at me. Resistance. You have two choices. Break through it, go around it. Go around the resistance. You realize information is abundant today. Information is abundant, right? And I'm glad we got Talbot on this because Talbot he's like our note taker today. And I know why he's writing it, because when he writes it, he's empowering himself, which is something for you to learn. When he's giving feedback to me, and he's a warrior, Talbot, when he's giving feedback, he's saying, I heard the message and now I've embraced it. I have this. Because you guys know, I'm not here just like, well, I am kind of bored in my room. I'm alone. I have to go eat something. But I'm here for you so that I can help. And maybe one of you just hear the one word where you're like, maybe it's tomorrow, maybe it's a year from now. You're like, I heard something. It was Mike on live Facebook. He said one word and it changed the game for me. It changed my life. I was brave all of a sudden. I understood how powerful I am. You know, so many people are like, they pray to gods and they pray to all these people, and then almost just about every god and religion and Buddhism and all these things, they all said, look, you're just as powerful. You're as powerful. But so many people don't embrace that power. They don't accept that. And I don't get that. You're extremely strong. Don't look for other people to tell you. You have to tell yourself. All right, I thought of one more thing and then I'll go. All right, one more thing. Whatever you tell yourself over and over will become your reality. Did you get that, Talbot? Whatever you tell yourself over and over will become your current reality. It will. You tell yourself, you ever see somebody do this? I love this. It happens all the time. There's a couple things. Let me write a note. The one is sorry, okay? And the other one is I'm clumsy. This is a very great example. Did you ever see somebody bump their elbow and they're like, oh, don't mind me, I'm clumsy. I'm clumsy. And they said they're clumsy so many times, they've produced clumsiness. They produce clumsiness in them. Why? Because their body's like, now's your time to be stupid. Be clumsy, right? And then the other person they'll say, oh, I'm sorry. I got a student of mine. She's a young girl. She's only, I think she's 12. She's in my kids' martial arts class. I teach out of my dojo in my house. She's always like, I'm like, move over to the right. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I'm like, why are you sorry? I said, move to the right. Oh, I'm like, you know what? And this is how I correct them. I'm like, can I have permission? I'll ask your parents if it's okay. We have this bamboo sword. I'm like, can I ask your parents if it's okay every time you say sorry? I can just smash you in the leg with it. And she's like, yeah. She all of a sudden doesn't say sorry. Isn't that amazing? A fear again will course correct things. And when you think about that, your reality is based off of what you tell yourself over and over. You're like, I struggle to lose weight. I struggle to lose weight. I fail in relationships. Okay, I struggle to build a business. Building a business is difficult. Building a business is hard. Staying married is hard. Being healthy is hard. Like, it's hard, it's hard, it's hard. And guess what? Whatever you tell yourself over and over will become your current reality. I guarantee, challenge it. Now, I know there's the secret in this type of stuff where I'm like, okay, I believe. Well, if you believe and don't move, you're not going to get enough. If I just sit here and like, okay, money from the sky, I don't know. Maybe the ceiling will fall and kill me or something. But I don't know if money's going to come from the sky. But I guarantee, if you step up every morning, you start your day, boom, unstoppable. Bring me giants. Imagine if every morning you just got up and you were like, bring me giants. I will eat them. I will crush them. I will beat them. I will tackle through them. How would things change for you if you just woke up with that level of just endurance, mindset? Bring me whatever you want to bring me today. I will tackle it. I will move it. I will push it. I'll try to be gentle until I can't be gentle no more. What would happen then? What's it say? It's crazy. Yeah, Mark, it's crazy how you talk to yourself. It's the dirty talk, and we're not talking dirty, sexy talk. What's up, Andrew Frazier? #1 dog training facility on the planet is in the house. What's up, Andrew? I miss you, brother. I miss you. Give me a call next week. Let's just see what's happening in your world, okay? Here's the thing. Power, strength, mindset. Tell yourself what has to happen. Demand it. demand it. Success for me is not a choice. It is a demand. Kwai Chang, Brian Bennett in the house. What is up? I posted a picture, Brian. I have to post it for you to see it. When you trained with me and you were a white belt and Adam was swinging a bat and you had a sword and stuff, it was really cool. Nice to see you there. Listen, change what you tell yourself. Understand the power you hold. Tell yourself every day, unstoppable, you will go for it. Be strong, demand. Success is a demand. For me to have an amazing relationship is a demand. For me to have and lead my son and my daughter so that they can see how to follow in all the things I think and I do is a demand for me. That I can lead by that level of example for them. It's not a choice to be an amazing father. It's a demand. It's not a choice for me to change people's lives. It's a demand that I change lives. This is what I do. When you understand your what? Your purpose, right? Your passion and your power, there's no choice. I'm never tired. I'm never bored. Because as long as there's someone that will listen, embrace something that I'm saying, then I will keep doing it until I change. You know the starfish story, right? If you don't, let me give you my version of it in case you don't know. The starfish story, the little girls on the beach, there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and thousands of starfish. Thousands and thousands. And she's throwing one in the water. Throwing another one in the water. And an old guy comes up and says, listen, kid, you can't save them all. You can't save them all. And the little girl goes, oh, I know. But I just saved that one. I just saved that one. All right, everybody, let's end with a badass song. Oh, yeah. I'm just getting cranked up to go home and see my wife tomorrow. I cannot wait to see my wife, my son, my daughter, even my crazy ass dog, Ginger. This is what I'm playing tonight. This is what I'm thinking tonight. I'm all cranked up. Warriors, get ready because I'm going to be bringing a call on to you guys live later. I'm going to smoke your brain. This is just a primer for it. I'm bringing massive value. Boom. Listen to it. Listen, how you going to live? You worried what people think? Is that what you think? You worried what they'll say? You worried if your hair's perfect? You worried if your glasses are perfect? What are you worried about? What are you worried about? Listen, when you live, boom, you're not worried. You are not worried what others think. Guess what? Power, life, and what you need, boom, it's a demand. Love y'all. Power up. Be a warrior. Boom.